But this group has been exceptional all year. And 2 years, this team is 55-5. Okay? They had a chance last year, and unfortunately, out of no control, we couldn't play at Nationals. So from day one, we had a meeting right after that on Zoom, and from day one, everybody said, we're getting back, and that's been our goal all year. We got out there, and we just said we're going to take it one game at a time and see what happens. And we played great the first day, played an unbelievable team the second day, and beat them in a very close game. And then, of course, a great game against Parkland in the semifinals. And I've been a part of a lot of basketball games, and I don't know that I've ever had a team play as hard physically as this team played last night. That was an excellent team we played last night. The number one team. And they just kind of willed their way to win. We were down 5 in the fourth quarter, and we called timeout. Everybody was calm, and they just went out and did it. They deserve a lot of credit. Be 55-5 in the schedule that we played really speaks volumes for their ability. Not only are they great players, they're just great people. We have such a family atmosphere. We have a great time. They've helped me be a little bit, I guess, calmer and mellower in the last 2 years. They come and work hard every day. They're just special kids. We were really disappointed last year that we didn't get a chance to go to Nationals, and that hung with us for quite a while. But first day back in August, our kids were focused, and we said that we're going to give it everything we have and do everything in our power to get back. And I give them all the credit. They are extremely hard workers. Harley has come in and played the point for us over the last 2 years. She handles the ball terrific. She sees the court great. Her leadership, every day she works super hard. She leads by example. And every time that we need a clutch play, it seems like Harley's there to make a play for us. I think with our region, obviously Parkland finished 3rd and Illinois Central finished 4th, and Lincoln Land was the top 15 team all year in the rankings. For us to do that against that caliber, number one, speaks of consistency. Our kids consistently came and gave their best effort, put in all the time in practice, the preparation and scouting, and they came out and performed very consistently. This is probably one of the best defensive groups I've ever had. We won the national tournament with defense, and when you win a game holding your opponent under 50 points at our level, that says a lot about your defense. It's just extremely exciting. I was just amazed at how many people were out here, and they had to wait because obviously it took us longer to get home than we expected. It just says a lot about how much they respect our program and our players. Oh, it's outstanding. I think it's finally starting to sink in a little bit. You're so excited about just winning the game that you really don't realize the magnitude of the game at first. And then today coming home, we're looking at the program and knowing that your school's name's going to be in that program for years to come as a national champion. And I showed Harley, I said, your name will be right here as the MVP of the tournament, for the rest of the time that they have this Division II tournament. So, we're so happy to represent Lakeland and have that type of experience. Have discussions in the next couple of weeks with our players and try to figure out what's best for them. If taking the extra year is best for them, that's great. If moving on to a 4-year school is best for them, then that's also great. But we have 3 freshmen who played a ton for us this year. We have a great incoming freshman class next year. So I think, it just sets the bar very high for our program.
You're a national champion from FEM High School, Lakeland Lady Lakers, for the first time in school history. What does that mean to you to be on this team, but also to the team as well?
It means the world to us. To be able, in our kind of way, it was kind of a way for us to give back to the community. They've been so good to us. They cheered us on through every single thing. Both years we've been here, we've received nothing but, good comments, and we've just been very grateful for it. But, as a team, we worked really hard for this. We didn't get the chance last year, and to be able to go this year and perform really well, and everybody step up as a player of their own, and come together as a team and win. It just means the world to us. For a lot of us, it's just it's hard to put into words, really. But at the end, when we knew we secured the bag, it was just like, it was unreal. We were all looking at each other like, wait, did we just win this? Like, it was weird, because it just feels like right now, like, wait, we're done? Like, it's like, but what's next? Like, I don't know. It's a surreal feeling. Going into the game against Parkland, we knew that it was going to be tough. We're rivals, obviously. Both of us want to beat each other. So we were excited, and I know they were excited. But to be able to, play a good game against them and come out with a win, we were really excited. And then going into being able to go and play against Johnson County, we knew that was going to be a really, really physical, tough game, and it was. But we took every single game, one game at a time, and coach prepared us really well every single time. And I think that played out to our advantage, and that helped us get the win. I think for us, we know we won nationals and stuff, but I don't think we realized how big it was and how much it impacted the community until we got here, and we're like, man, like, we were on our way. We already had an escort at Salem. We're like, there's like still 2 hours left to the ride. What? And, just coming here, we kept getting more cars. And everybody's like, what is going on? But then by the time we got here, it was insane to see the amount of people here. Everybody was shocked. Like, we were all sweating. Like, I'm wearing gray. I was like fanning myself out. I'm like, man, I'm sweating. There's so many people here. But I don't know. It feels amazing. I think that it really puts, I guess, a kind of measure as to what we did. And we see how it affected the community, and for us it means a lot, because obviously we want to give back to the community, and we've always gotten that great support from them. So for us it feels amazing.
Well, obviously coming from P-Town, we had a very successful program over there. We lost the state championship my junior year. I know how that felt to lose the final game of the season, and so playing in the national championship, I was hoping that wouldn't happen again. It was getting close at the end, but I'm glad we pulled out in the end. It's incredible. All year we've been working for this, and I'm on cloud 9 right now. Well, Coach called a timeout, and he told us all to be calm, don't freak out, keep our composure, and don't change anything how we were playing all year. Just play our game. The final minutes just proved that we could handle the pressure, and we pulled out in the end. It's just incredible. It's never been done before at Lakeland. We had a police escort. And then there was so many people waiting for us at Lakeland, and they're all cheering us on, and it's just unbelievable.
Well, I'd like to say that this is all for Coach Johnson. He is incredible. He every day makes us work so hard in practice, and to be able to do this for him, make his dreams come true, that is definitely a reason we did all of this for him. And just being local, everyone here, came from so far to be here today and celebrate with us. So it's not only something meaningful for us, but for our parents and our family and our friends and so many other people back home from our hometowns. I got so many texts on the way there, while we were at the tournament, on the way home, and that's just so heartwarming to know that we come from such a community that cares so much about Lakeland basketball. Playing Parkland, it's always challenging. They're such a good competitor too, and we split with them the beginning of the year. Here, they beat us. At Parkland, we beat them. So we knew it was going to be a tough game, but at the same time, it was kind of like we know what they do. So we're just trying to keep calm and play the game that we know coming into it, and that's exactly what we did. Waking up on the bus in Salem and seeing the Lakeland police escort us home was so overwhelmingly cool. It was so heartfelt, and then getting all the texts, like I said, on the way home from our family waiting here, you know, for over an hour for us to come. They didn't know when we were coming. It meant so much to see all the videos of people waiting for us to show up, and definitely coming from great families too that came from all over to support us, and just pulling into Lakeland, it almost brought tears to our eyes. Just so many people care about us and were rooting for us all over the state this past weekend.